How do you find your people? It sounds like you spent a lot of time on that, attracting, recruiting, training the right people. How do you find them?
Honestly, for me, everyone comes through social media. That's all of my, my lead sources, the podcast, it's social media. That's why to me, I said the branding stuff is, so important and so valuable, because the more that you can show people who you are, you actually decrease your turnover rate, right? Because what happens if no one knew anything about Columbus Roofing Company, they see it in an Indeed ad, they come in, like they could be shocked, they could be turned off, but if they see how I show up on Instagram and Facebook and the videos and the podcast, and like they know what they're getting when they come in, right? And so that attracts that person, right? Your vibe is your tribe, right? And so when they see all of these things, like I'm helping to eliminate the ones that wouldn't make it anyways.
Yeah.
And so majority of our stuff is that, man. It's and then internal recruiting, right? Guys come in, they find success, and then they're telling their buddies, and they're bringing them in. And, right now we have, as far as like sales reps, we're at about 19 between like SDRs and AEs, right? So we've got your lead generators, door knockers, cold callers, and then we got, just your closers.
Yeah. Like when people look at Columbus Roofing Co., I mean, don't take offense. Like it's like that's not like a sexy brand to me anyway, right? Like you've got the roof logo on your hat. Like that's not original. Push back on that if you want, but like, and there's a lot of roofing companies in Columbus, right? But like people are attracted to you. And I think a lot of roofing company owners, I'm trying to think of the audience right now, right? And I know so many are like, yeah, I don't want to be on social media. Like I'm not going to be the guy on the roofs doing roof selfies and things like that. That's fine. Like you don't have to, but a big part of building the brand, as you are living and as you just explained, is the ability to attract those people to be on your mission. And I think a lot of roofing company owners, contracting company owners don't think about that aspect of it. And that's where you're really going to be able to grow your business, right? Like you can get on social media and do a video and run a Facebook ad and sell a couple of roofs. Awesome. Great. Good job. Pay the bills. Great. But like, if you can get on there and attract someone that's going to go and sell $1 million this year and get a bunch of those people, now we're really talking, right?
I think that's and that comes down to, like we said earlier, the ego thing, right? It's like, the unwillingness to evolve is actually selfish, because you're in a position to be a leader and to grow people and to do the things that you were placed here for. And if you are unwilling to put yourself out there for criticism, put yourself out there to grow your brand and the people, like to me, like I'm the example of what I preach, right? Like everybody in our company, they know that like there ain't nothing that I'm asking them to do that I haven't done myself. Right. Yep. They're never going to get that from me. So when I'm telling them, hey, man, create content, do these things. It's like, you have to realize that although you're here with Columbus Roofing, like branding yourself is creating you. Like that becomes like, how do you get paid to be you outside of roofing, outside of anything else? How do you monetize you as an individual? And that might just be attracting people and conversations and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's energy's the money to it too. Right. And so you've got to be willing to, I know everybody wants to do the social thing and all that, but at the end of the day, it's like, that's like not being willing to use AI to create automated systems in your business. Like, okay, you're just going to get swallowed up by the guys that are.